I'll ignore most of them. I'm not even going to comment. Of late, if you have watched whatever behavior I put up, there are a lot of insults here and there, but I just ignore them.
But old habits die hard. If it's something that, and I'm a media person, and even before I started practicing journalism, when you sit on national agenda on Net2 in the past, and I've followed Net2, I've followed Oman FM, and even your newspaper, the national agenda, right. I think it died later on, but and when you go to Adum FM and all these places, I remember when you were engaging the late Alhaji Baturi, you insulted even his father and even sounded ethnocentric.
Baba Immobil Life Media so nene ensema me debro ene say eyem papa Kennedy Agyapong e de nsem bi abetuja ese eyem kofu bi a obekeka nsem bi ono no kre no ope obeka wi a no mafa ne ba side say opatem didi opensem keke bi no o se ntesa nemum opese o magana fo ehu no kra e won nsem bi mu nipa ope no kre no eya nipa ntam penasem sa o chie ma akosi say opese Ghana fo mebunu bi omo ba no efa ne suban se ne be ya Ghana ebefa ne ntuma pa efra anse be kokko hwe ne video ni betie nsem pote ono ankasa kan no make am for asase kama kama bi e wa ankase aboso kwan so e de ama so be so ne edi asase on koma your number ni 0547603085 umi nko hwe video no ember.
When the name Kennedy Agyapong is mentioned, acerbic comes to mind. He has an acerbic tongue. He insults. In fact, preparing for this interview, I decided to just do a quick Google search of, I just wrote Kennedy Agyapong insults, and the turnover was huge. I could read a number of headlines that popped up. And I'm wondering, how do you behave that way? You've insulted presidents, you've insulted chiefs, you've insulted journalists, you've insulted Ifias Nega, you've insulted members of parliament, you've insulted journalists. At least those are all the quotations. Some are in video, some are in text. As a child growing up, I was told not to insult people. You want to be president of the land. Culturally, do these insults stick with the personality you are seeking to be now?
You know what? Let me tell you something. In Ghana here, the problem we have is they always misconstrue confidence to be arrogant. I'm a confident person and I speak my mind. In plain words, I'll tell you like this. But in Ghana, even when they're going to insult you, they'll say, oh, please. Like, with all due respect to the
Sebi.
Yeah, Kuyapim and Akan, oh, Sebi, Mipa Chose, and all those things. And the result is the same. Sebi, what do you mean? Mipa Chose, we are boa. Kennedy Agyapong comes and say, what do you mean? We are boa. And they think because I didn't use the word Sebi or Mipa Chose, it makes a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
But is it good to insult?
I reciprocate action.
So you are a tit for tat person?
Normally, yes.
If you became president and someone insults you, you take the presidential convoy and go and insult them back. Is that how you're going to behave?
You see, when you are president, you are a leader for your country and you represent your country. You cannot be talking like that. And I'll ignore most of them. I'm not even going to comment. Of late, if you have watched whatever behavior I put up, there are a lot of insults here and there, but I just ignore them.
But old habits die hard. If it's something that, and I'm a media person, and even before I started practicing journalism, when you sit on national agenda on Net2 in the past, and I've followed Net2, I've followed Oman FM, and even your newspaper, the national agenda, I think it died later on. But and when you go to Adum FM and all these places, I remember when you were engaging the late Alhaji Baturi, you insulted even his father and even sounded ethnocentric when he said, when you made your first 1 million or something like to that effect, his father was a watchman or something to that effect. Did you have to go down that low?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because, you see, with all due respect to you, journalists, if Ghana is going to burn, it's journalists, because most of you don't speak the truth.
Really?
Yes. Read my lips.
Explain.
In the sense that, at least, you should have given me benefit of the doubt to ask, is this man mad to describe Alhaji Baturi as this, and that? Nobody all what he says. You see, I changed my attitude and began to reciprocate action, because in this country, I was here for some time, and NDC insults people and they get away with murder. I say, how can we allow a group of people to insult people and get away with murder? The first time I reciprocated action was when one NDC guy insulted President Kufuor and said he's a dumb, he cannot even speak good English and all those things. All these words that he used for President Kufuor, because he's an NDC, nobody said anything. What did Alhaji Bature say about my family before I said that? I mean, we have to be fair. And if I ask you the question, you cannot give me answer, because, with all due respect to you, most of you are stereotyped. And most of us, we consume information without digesting it. I was responding to the accusations by Alhaji Bature. But whatever he accused me of, nobody heard it. It is only Kennedy Agyapong's response. That, I think, is not fair in this country.
Are you a Christian?
I am.
I think the Bible said somewhere that let go and let God. Have you ever considered that?
The Bible also says that you should crack the whip.
So you are cracking the whip?
Yeah, sometimes, not
even
all
though
the time.
it would come out as, you said that when you are confident, they say you're arrogant, but it will come out as you are disrespectful, you are insulting. It doesn't bother you. That's a tag that's put on your head.
It doesn't bother me, because it's the truth. I speak the truth. Ghana here, a lot of people are afraid to speak the truth. And when you speak the truth, they say you're arrogant. They say you are insulting. You mentioned Efua Schwarzenegger. I never knew her until she went on Peace FM to insult me. It was my colleague MP who told me that, what have you done to Efua Schwarzenegger? I said, who is Efua Schwarzenegger? And then he retorted, you don't even know her? I said, no. I said, Ish, go and ask for the tape. The way this woman was insulting you. So I took the tape and listened to what he said. And I had to go down to her level for also to let her feel the pain that every individual that he has insulted in this country also feels.
Do you feel children who are watching you should reciprocate what you are doing? Should they learn that from you?
What you can learn everything from me, because my good things outweighs the bad things you claim to be.
In Parliament, the House had to reprimand you because
for
you insulted Parliament.
For speaking the truth.
So you see...
For speaking the truth.
So what is called insult for you is speaking the truth?
Yeah, it's the truth. Ghana, when you speak the truth, they say you are insulting.
But you see, you're a member of Parliament where language is very, very much sensitive.
And I want you to do me a favor and quote at least some of the insults.
Oh, if I were to go on, some are horrible. I don't even want to know if whether they are correct or not, but I could read some of them for you.
Yeah, read.
I have taken the burden to take a screenshot of a number of them while I look for them. Parliament reprimanded you. They said that what you did was unparliamentary. Look at some headlines. Angry Kennedy Agyapong insults his workers for running adverts before his interview. That's one. Kennedy Agyapong angrily insults Efua Schwarzenegger of arrest claims. Showers of insult. Efua Schwarzenegger blazes her gun at Kennedy Agyapong. IGP pardons Kennedy Agyapong for insults. IGP, former Inspector General of Police, Kudalo. Apparently you had insulted him and said he was an asshole. You said this on TV. That's what has been quoted as you saying. Kennedy Agyapong pleads with judges after TV insults. You insulted a judge, a number of judges. It doesn't end there. There are several other problems. In fact, Ghana Web has a catalog. They describe it as a dossier. Kennedy Agyapong insults IGP. And they have a list of people you have insulted there. They put it up there for you. Then look at them. This is Ghana Web. I am out of insults. I'm a gentleman, Kennedy Agyapong. That sounded like you had repented.
Who said that?
This was you, December 2016. They said you said you would stop insulting.
I haven't said that. Okay. Which means whatever you are saying, you see, that's what I told you initially. That at least they should have given me benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
To ask, why did this MP say this? All these things, they didn't bring it. And all they said is insult, insult, insult. You journalists, most of you are not fair.
Really?
Yes.
You insulted Boabin Asamoah, and he says Boabin Asamoah reacts to Kennedy Agyapong's insults at him. This was your former director of communication. Kennedy Agyapong in hot waters. Judge summons him over insults. Kennedy Agyapong shows no mercy on baby mama, replies her insults and apology. Kennedy Agyapong cautioned and discharged for insulting a judge. This is another headline, myinfo.com. Kennedy Agyapong insults Sami Dakun, a lawyer, in court, and judge had to intervene. And it continues just by googling
I'm
insults.
telling you, you are all biased.
How?
Biased.
Did you not say these things?
What did Sami Daku say in court?
What did
Please.
he say?
You see, I'm trying to be nice, but I know you are an intelligent journalist. I expect you also to probe into it. What did Sami Daku say in court?
What did he say, sir?
You don't know, but you are quoting
The
him.
publications from the reporters in the court.
I'm sorry, I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
That you also have the same problem.
Okay.
Because you did not even ask what Sami Daku said, and I replied them.
Okay.
All you are quoting is what, they said he insulted Sami Daku. That boy, he can be my child. Do you know what he said? The description he gave me? I want you to go and find out.
Okay, but you see, the issue is that because the judge had to intervene, as a journalist, I appeal to authority in my reportage. If the judge asked you to withdraw, it means that what you said was unprintable.
But the judge did not ask him to withdraw.
Usually when the judge says...
No, I'm saying that, I'm asking you, my brother. I want to prove something to you. Right. How journalists, some of you are so unfair, and you only consume information. And some of them, they are just diabolic. They're going to bend this country. Because the actual things that prevail, they will never say it. They'll just pick an issue, then just spread it, and nobody will probe into that statement. Then they will come out with their conclusion.
And some we say any papa edituja, Nancy okay no crepa, Ghana phobi, Yampeno cre, Yamapa say, or no yatim di no pay, Nemum, or Pesco sin, same be so, and my Ghana phone say. And some may say Sumasino, any quite say katakata so, and same say no dituja, make count for jump on sign surprise among Savannah Dwa, in Nia, and sensing a dance union may be idea, or Santasran about better Pentecost a chihuahua. So person who didn't come on your phone as well. One number ni 0244 65 28 49, and I say 0248 74 73 79. Jump on sign enterprise and your papa is the body so any adency ehoniema efi make I say subscribe to our channels like nothing to share senior beya onye bi ebenye video ni bi ashe makamo. Bye bye.